Hey, guess what? It's Wednesday. Not just a Wednesday, it's Wacky Wednesday. Here at Sea Lake Journeys. Woo! Hey, coming on over from the TV range right there with Kurt Marston. We welcome you aboard. I'm Chef Sea Lake Journeys. This is the Rabbit. Rabbit's got some of his Easter friends here this morning, and we are going to start your day off right. All right. Hey, thanks for joining me this morning. Yeah, that was quite a cabin over there with Kurt and Marsha, wasn't it? That was a really nice room. We had a room similar to that on the Independence of the Seas, that looked towards the interior, towards the atrium area of the ship. And it's really, I kind of like that. I kind of dig it. And she made a great demonstration of if you think it's going to be too loud because of all the noise, and once you close that door, you don't hear nothing. And yeah, they do a good job of soundproofing those things right there. But yeah, okay, today we're going to talk about jet lag. Jet lag. If you noticed our thumbnail, and somebody had mentioned it in our show the other day, and some of us oftentimes have to fly to our cruises. Now here in Florida, we don't have to very often, but sometimes we do. Last year we had to fly all the way to the West Coast so that we could do the Mexican Riviera, and of course we've flown a couple of times before to get to Alaska. And so jet lag is a real thing. And Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, of course, is not here because she is in Texas. She had to fly out there early Monday morning, and she'll be flying back Friday night. So she knows about experiencing jet lag. And yeah, so I'm sure a lot of us here have at least flown once on a cruise. I know some of y'all live in places where it doesn't matter what cruise you go on, you're going to have to fly to somewhere, to Galveston or to California or Florida. But so yeah, jet lag is what we want to talk about today after we say hi to a few people. Hey, how'd y'all like this intro? This just kind of got me up and jamming, right? Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, I got to go up here and click another button. And let's see who's the first one in here this morning. It was StreamYard. That wacky little duck was the first one here this morning. Thanks for joining me, StreamYard. I like the earmuffs you got on there. John Gaylor was next. Coming in. Good morning to you, John. Thanks for joining me. Scott Smith right there driving and listening. Hey, everybody, that if you're driving to work, driving home, driving to school, driving somebody crazy, you can let Sea Lake Journeys drive with you, and we'll make it just that much more fun. And I've got the link right here. I put it in myself before I started the show of Fluttering Dreams. That's Robin from Sea Lake Journeys channel on the butterflies and her butterfly garden. So it won't be just the butterflies. It's also going to be all the plants related to that, all the different ones. And her latest one is this right here, milkweed starters. Hey, who doesn't want to know about milkweed starters? I want to know. What does she do? She's got sticks. She had them in a jar of water. They grow roots. She pulls them out. She plants them. But she makes it a little more interesting than that, So that's her little channel right there. And we got 5 videos up already. Hopefully have at least one or two more before the weekend. So right there, Fluttering Dreams, if you're interested in butterfly gardens, butterflies, that kind of things, it's kind of cool. I just do the camera work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a lackey. Tom and Terry's here from T&T's Adventures to Sea. Good morning, and it's my Friday. Heading to Green Bay for 3 days NFL draft time. Woo! Well, I want to see who the Buccaneers are going to draft this year. Who do you think they're going to draft, Tom? I know they need some help in the secondary and maybe a pass rush. Those are the 2 things I think they need to address above anything else. I think everything else we got in pretty decent shape. Right there. Hey there! And Denise is here. Bone Tired Travelers, right on, Denise. Woohoo! What's going on? And cruising is fun anytime. That's Cheryl right there. And don't forget, right behind us at 9 o'clock with Cheryl, Jeremy, and Eddie. Get over there and check out Cruising is Fun anytime. And Najuma Brown is here. Good morning to you, Najuma. Guys, we're going to be talking about jet lag. What do you know about jet lag? What is jet lag? How long does it last? How long do you have to fly before you get jet lag? Sea Lake Journeys has all the answers. I don't know if they're right answers, but they're just answers. And remember, we want your opinion, your questions, comments in the chat as well. And Jen.Cohen's here. Good morning, Sea Lake Journeys and the Sea Lake Journey crew. And don't forget, y'all, 8:30 time slot on Tuesdays and Thursdays is filled by Jen.Cohen with Level Up. Level Up. The music got me going. I feel very musical today. Very musical. So, yeah, 8:30 Tuesdays and Thursdays, Jen. And she has a show at 11:30 on Sunday, too. Breakfast and BS. Right, Jen? Good morning, John. Great room tour. We stayed up when we got to Italy. So when we woke up, we were so much better adjusted. Yes, number one, that was a fantastic room tour that Marcia did there and Kurt on the MSC World America. And the second part here is actually what we're talking about, jet lag. Look at that. We stayed up and we got to Italy. Stay up a little later trying to fight that jet lag, and it helped. It helps. So there's a tip right there from Tom, how to beat some of that jet lag. And we're going to talk about what it is. And there's Ryan from PK Adventures. Good morning. Oh, good morning to you. Coming in on the hashtag See Me Raid. Excellent. Excellent. And Destination Fun, Captain Sherry. Oh, here, Captain Sherry. Good morning to you. And CNS right there, Sherman coming in. And guys, if you need a travel agent today, get over there to CNS Travel. Tell Sherman you got your income tax back and you want to book a cruise, maybe 2 cruises. Maybe it's going to involve an air flight. He can help you out with that too. And by the end of the show, you're going to know how to beat that jet lag. Hey, John, Denise, ocean to ocean travel right here. Good morning, everybody. Right on, Bruce and Cindy. And guys, they just got back from World America too. And I know that Bruce has been getting a lot of emails and calls and stuff about the ABC cruise, booking that rascal. And so give Bruce a call today. If you haven't booked the ABC cruise, don't get that FOMO, fear of missing out. Get a hold of Bruce today at Ocean to Ocean Travel. Woo! You want to get on that cruise with us, y'all. Hey, I'm digging my shirt too, Tom. You notice what I'm wearing? Where'd I get this shirt? Tom and Terry from T&T's Adventures to Sea. I love this shirt. I like it. Chris says she likes the shirt. She likes the music for the intro. She likes the topic for today. She likes the squeakies. She likes the little bunnies that are hanging over here with the rabbit. Right on, Chris. I like it all too. I'm skipping over some of these highs and good mornings and stuff. There is See Me Traveling themselves. Good morning, Kurt and Marcia. Yeah, I wish I'd been on that cruise. I definitely would have picked that room y'all was in. That was a fantastic room. I love it. I like sitting off that atrium right there. You can see what's going on down there. And then when you close it off, you don't hear it. I think it's great. And Midlife Travels right there. Hey, if you need a cruise, there's another one of my great travel agent members right there. Get a hold of Chris today. Chris, I got all my income tax money. I need to spend it. Can you help me out? I need to book a plane, a train, a cruise ship. Can you do it? And Chris is going to tell you yes right there. So be sure to check out Midlife Travels and get Chris to book a cruise for you today. Hello from CNS again. And Kathy Mills, good morning to you. Good morning, Kathy. See, Kathy don't have FOMO. She don't have fear of missing out. She's going to be on the ABC cruise. If you aren't, you need to get on it. It's filling up quick. Y'all think there's got to be like 40 cabins already. At least, I'll bet you. CNS, hey, good morning, listening and multitasking. Yeah, I'm multitasking even while I'm doing the show. I'm ironing my clothes. I'm cooking breakfast. I'm mowing the yard. I'm feeding a rabbit. I can do all kinds of stuff over here. Y'all just don't know what I'm doing. Hey, good morning. Hey, and Will G is working and lurking right on. Will G, yeah, good morning. Will just got off the MSC World America too. And yeah, hey, guys, speaking of that, I only got 17 days till my next cruise. So I'm excited about my next cruise. Whew. And you know where I go when I need more cruise tips and what I can get here at Sea Lake Journeys? I go here to the Conscious Cruiser. Hey, if you missed Monday's episode, it ain't too late to go catch it on Spotify or on replay at Sea Lake Journeys. And there it is, episode 28 on Alaska. If you need to know something about Alaska, there's some information there for you. And there's just so much information about Alaska. You know, stay tuned for a part 2 in the future, because when me and Lisa and Scott were filming that, we were like, gosh, we could talk about this all day. We could have just run an 8-hour episode of the Conscious Cruiser on Alaska. And we were just getting into it. I was like, and we just had to cut ourselves off. We just love talking about Alaska. You know, did I get it off? Oh, I didn't. There it is right there. Woohoo. Okay. And yeah, hey, there's Ohio Travels with Chris. Good morning. And TNT, Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan. That's who Tampa Bay's drafting. That's what they need right there, a cornerback. Yes. Sounds like we got some good decisions from the front office finally. Aha! Zach is here saying, Sensei Wabbit in chat, good morning. I'm not missing Wacky Wednesday 2 weeks in a row. Oh, Sensei Wabbit is wearing a carnival hat this morning, Zach, and he's got his Easter bunny friends right here with him. You know, they wanted to stay they said, listen, can't we stay till Wednesday? Easter's not over yet. And I said, fine, you can stay one more day. They'll be gone by Friday, though. They got the hippity hoppity back to the closet and until next year. Hello, Zach. She in College Station again? Yes, Will G. That's exactly where she's at in College Station. Over there all week for stuff for the job there, doing, I don't know, seminars and classes and work stuff, things like that. So, yeah, she's staying really busy over there in College Station. And when she gets back, she'll have a week here at home. And then she's going to have a week in Georgia. She'll be flying again, getting that jet lag again. And then she'll be back home, and then we'll be going on the cruise. And then when we get back from the cruise, she gets on a plane again and goes somewhere else. I forget where. Hats on a mission right there. Fluttering Dreams now has 40. Woo! Double squeakies, everybody. I appreciate that. Hats on a mission. Because last I looked, it was like 34. So, wow. So it went up 6 that quick. Robin from Sea Lake Journeys and myself, thank you for that. The little butterfly ranch. Hopefully it's going to be some interesting stuff for you. If you like gardening, you like butterflies or whatever, there'll be something there for you. Antoinette, fun. Good morning to you and everybody in the chat. Good morning, Antoinette. Woohoo! Antoinette, have fun. Come on, ABC Cruise with us. Come on. Angelo wants to go too. I know he does. Pete, right there. Good morning. It's a Cruise Life. They just got off MSC World America too. That is fantastic. And Pete, we heard everybody that said they got to meet you and Lisa. And they're like, man, they're awesome people. I says, I told you you'd love them. If you meet them, you're going to love them like we do here at Sea Lake Journeys. Jet lag wise, I stay sleepy for 1 to 2 days afterwards. Great. Right there. That's a great segue in right there, Kurt. I appreciate that. And jet lag, check it out. What is it? It's a temporary disruption of the body's circadian rhythm, your internal clock, that occurs when a person travels across what? Multiple time zones. So it doesn't have anything with how far you're flying. It has to do with time zones. So if you're flying like from Miami up into Canada straight up and you stay in the same time zone, you're not going to experience the jet lag like you would if you're flying the exact same distance west or east. Okay, if you're going to California or going to Bermuda or something, getting into different time zones, the exact same length of flight going north or south doesn't have the same effect. Isn't that funny to know? It's not the amount of time on the plane, it's the time zones right there. Oh, wow. And hey, check it out. I want to throw up my poll. I took a poll. How long does it take on a flight to get jet lag? And so I had 4 answers. I had 3 hours or less, more than 3 hours, more than 6 hours, or other. Put it in the chat. So the big winner was more than 6 hours. And see, I didn't know either. I was like, I didn't know anything that much about jet lag. Have I had jet lag? Sure. Didn't know why or what for. But 69% of the poll said that the flight has to be 6 hours or more to get jet lag. 13% said no, just more than 3. And 13% said no, it can be 3 hours or less and you can get it. 6% had other. And they said basically you have to be in a hot air balloon zigzagging across the globe, like 80 days around the world or something. So actually, and it doesn't even have to do with time. It's crossing time zones. A 3-hour flight north into Canada from here, I should not experience jet lag like I will flying 3 hours out to Texas. I hadn't even thought about it like that. So the things you can learn on the internet, right? Let's see. I'll make sure I don't click the wrong buttons here. Denise, Foodie's vacation right there. Vicky comes on at 10 o'clock this morning too. Y'all be sure to give her a check out, Foodie. Hey, Chet and everyone this morning. Hey, good morning, Bruce. Hey, Vicky. Good morning. Hey. And there you go. That's what I was looking for. The countdown for the ABC cruise is now down to 353 days. Don't delay. Contact Bruce today. Get on that ship and say, I'm here today with everybody in the chat. We're going to do it my way. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. Good morning, Sherman, Antoinette, Zach, Chris. Tom says, normally when we travel international, you do an overnight, so sleep what you can. Then when you arrive, flight till it's nighttime. Okay, yeah, so you're getting some good tips here, y'all. Y'all be sure to check out these tips, remember them, find out which ones of these is going to work for you. And I wondered about that too. I know, Antoinette, look at that. Tom and Terry from TNT's Adventures to Sea sent me this. It's just perfect. I love it. It's my favorite shirt, and it's actually quite comfortable too. I like the material it's made out of is like makes me want to do this. So if you see me doing this, it's because of the shirt, not because I got squeakies or anything like that. Vicky, good morning, guys from Pete and Lisa. Denise, good morning. Hey, good morning. Hey, I'm skipping down some of these to catch up here. TNT says ABCs will be a blast with a lot of peeps, but you do not have to hang out with everyone. Just book it and enjoy what you want. That's right, Tom. If you just say, you know what, I want to go to the meet and greet, but I don't want to do the whatever it is. I don't want to do the such and such, and I don't want to do the this or that. You don't have to. Just do what you want to do. If you only want to do the meet and greet, just do the meet and greet. If you don't want to do the meet and greet and you only want to do this and that and the such and such, there you go. Just do that. Nobody's going to put no pressure or heat on you to do nothing. So do what you want to do. If you get on there and say, man, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to lay over here and read a book. Go ahead. It's okay. You can do that. If you say, I got to do everything, come on and do everything. I like that. Appreciate that tip there, Tom. Good morning. Hello. Hey. Hey. Sensei Wabbit and the Bunny Dojo. Yes. With a carnival hat today. Hello. We need y'all in the ABCs. That's right. Destination Fun. Captain Sherry, you and Danny need to come on and book that ABC cruise as well. So come on. There's going to be a whole herd of us there. And it'll be like a meet up in Ybor City again, except this time we'll get to get on the ship. It's leaving out of Miami on the Carnival Horizon. It's an 8-day cruise down to Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. And going to be a lot of fun people hanging out and chilling. So, yeah, come on and join us, everybody. Really enjoying Robin's new channel. I saw your comments there, Antoinette. Thank you so much for that. And I'm glad you like that. It's something different. It's not Sea Lake Journeys. It's night and day. Over here, you got and rabbits and stuff like that, and me, all hyper and stuff. And over there, you got little butterflies, and you got caterpillars. We got stuff coming up on caterpillars crawling around. We got the caterpillars turning into chrysalises. I already showed a video of them coming out of the chrysalis as a butterfly. We're going to show them the other way, caterpillar turning into chrysalis too here in the future. And right there, go sub to www.destinationfun. Captain Sherry and Danny's channel right there. Good morning, TNT. I think that cruise is right before we leave for our cruise in Europe, so we can't make it. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Captain Sherry, the cruise to Europe has been canceled. It's been canceled. I just got the call this morning. They wanted me to let you know when I saw you this morning that your Europe cruise has been canceled due to lack of interest. So you'll have to come on the ABCs instead. They're sorry. They apologize for that, but woohoo! Look at Chet talking about psychology. That's my kind of morning right there. I know psychology, right? And John, speaking of psychology, look at this. John is brilliant. John, I'm giving you the double squeakies this morning. Best cure for hangovers, not hangovers, for jet lag. The best cures for jet lag is don't get on a plane. Go get on a cruise ship instead. That's my plan, John. I had that in my notes down here, but you thought of it. Brilliant. Just drive to the port and get on a cruise ship. No jet lag. No jet lag. Bam, Manola's right there. Morning, Chester, driving my daughter to school and driving her crazy. Afterwards, taking my son to the psychiatrist. Right. Hey, I may have to drive myself to school and a psychiatrist after this show. I don't, And there's Ocean to Ocean Travels link too. Be sure to get a hold of Bruce if you want to get on that ABC cruise, and he can help you out with that. So let's go on back here to jet lag. We talked about what it is. It's a disruption of yourself. Some of the symptoms are fatigue, difficulty sleeping or staying asleep, irritability, confusion, poor concentration, and this was odd, gastrointestinal issues such as nausea and diarrhea. See, to me, I thought that would go along more with motion sickness than jet lag, but maybe they kind of link the two together there a little bit. What is it? So that's what it is. Those are what some of the things that you can feel about it. So, what can you do about it? How long does jet lag? I'm learning English, by the way. How long does jet lag last? Well, it lasts, according to AI. AI is an expert here. It can last up to the length of days, up to the number of time zones you change. So if you go across 3 time zones, your jet lag could last 2 or 3 days. I'm like, what? What if I got a 10-hour flight? That means I could have a week or more of jet lag? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. How do I get rid of jet lag? Some of the suggestions they have here is expose yourself to daylight. Expose yourself doesn't mean take all your drawers off. It just means go out and get in the sun. Expose yourself to daylight, or if this is not possible, bright light to help you reset your body clock. Ooh, the stimulus to reset the clock is light entering the eyes, especially the blue spectrum of light. Drink caffeinated drinks in moderation during the day. Oh, how about that? That's easy tips. Find some light somewhere, drink some caffeine, keep yourself awake until it's time to go to sleep. That's kind of what Tom was already telling us earlier in the chat right there. Great tip, Tom. AI agrees with you. So there you go. Tom was on to something there. Right there. So the example here is if you fly a 3-hour time zone, you're going to have up to 3 days of jet lag. And we don't want that. We don't want that. I found out also that jet lag is considered more severe when traveling east than west. Now that I checked this out on a cruise one time when I was looking at doing a transatlantic, like TNT's fixing to do. Transatlantic, it's the time changes, as you're cruising, and there's a little bit more to deal with when you're traveling east than traveling west. So if I did a transatlantic, I thought, well, I probably want to go fly over there and then cruise back home so that the time changes aren't quite so disruptive to me and give me a ship jet lag, if that makes sense. So something to think about if you're going to do a transatlantic or some other type of world cruise. Might be better to get the cruise that's going west rather than east because there's a similar effect. Not as bad as a jet lag, obviously. Are there pills that are good for jet lag? Well, to help manage it, melatonin is a popular over-the-counter option. There you go. Some people do use sleeping pills to help them get themselves back to sleep when they're supposed to so that they'll be awake when they're supposed to. Don't know. Don't know if I would do that or not. So those are some ways there. You know how long it lasts, which way it's worse to go. And so we learned a little bit there about jet lag today. I hope something. And the best way to avoid those, like John Gaylor said, get on a cruise ship instead of a plane. That's my recommendation. That's what I'm going to do in 17 days. I'm just going to drive down and get on a ship. But when we do have to fly, I've found that our flights have all been, like 5 hours and under. And it doesn't seem like 5 hours disrupts me too bad. 5 hours and less doesn't disrupt me too bad. I think that's why most of the people answered on my poll that it had to be 6 hours or more. Because I think most everybody that's flown, if they've gone to do an Alaska cruise or anything like that, you've done 5-hour flights. And you know that, I handled that pretty good. It wasn't that bad. So probably got to be 6 hours or more. That would have been my answer if I had answered the poll as well, because I did not have that much difficulty with the 5 hours. But just so you know, you can experience it even with a flight under 3 hours. Even so. So all the answers are correct. I'm giving everybody who answered the poll a double squeaky. All your answers are right. There's no wrong answers on that. Brian says, I have not had jet lag, so to say, but I agree time zones is what messes me up. Going to Alaska and losing 4 hours about killed me. Yeah, I lost 5 when I went, Ryan. And I thought it was 5 when we got there. But yeah, it was a little wacky on the time, but I don't know. It didn't seem like that big of a deal to adjust to me. I was just like, okay, I'm ready to go. Because Alaska's kind of bizarre anyway once you get there. If you're going there for the cruise, the daylight lasts us so long. We're sitting out on deck at 11 o'clock, midnight, and we're like, wow, when's the sun going to finally go down? Waiting for sunset. It ain't going to happen. It's just going to go to twilight, and that's it. So it's different anyway. And then I'd get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, wow, the sun's coming up, because it never really went down. So, I guess it is what you make it. And sometimes we can distract ourselves with our activities, what we're doing when we get there at the end of our flight. If you're going there to look at Alaska, I just don't think the time zones are going to mess you up that bad, are they, Ryan? Because you're going to be so into what you're doing and your surroundings and all that. I think if you went there for work and you had to, when you get there, I got to report to my office and 4 hours. Oh man, I ain't sleep yet, and I got to be at work. I ain't gonna have time to lay down and then take a shower. I think then it could affect you when you got a rigorous schedule of I got to be at work and I've got to do this, and then that could see that whacking you up far more than vacationing, so to speak. Now I think if I was flying in somewhere and it was a land vacation, I said when I get there, my tour starts in 4 hours and I got to be there. If your cruise starts in 4 hours, you get on there, you do your fire drill, and you go crash. You're done if you want. You can do whatever you want. But other types of travel, I think it would wank you up more than a cruise. And where is Danny D? Danny D's probably at work. I'm guessing she might have had to go to work this morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's got to be 3 or more hours of a time difference. Flight time doesn't really matter. Exactly, Zach. That's what we were learning this morning, that if you fly north or south, you're not crossing no time zones, the length of the flight doesn't matter. But if you're flying west or east, it does matter. And if you're flying east, it affects you a little bit more than flying west. So learning stuff. Ron is here. Ron from the Family Adventures. What's going on, Ron? Hey, good morning to you. Okay, what have I missed here? Oh, that's a great question. I know her brother's wedding is this week. Is this weekend? Okay, is it this weekend? Really? Oh my gosh, I thought we had a few more days for that. Man, I'll tell you, time flies by, man. Time flies by. Chet, you're a poet and didn't even know it. Ryan, you're a poet and didn't even know it too. Ron says, I have a monthly reminding short every month on the 11th. As I learn who all is on the ABC cruise, I will tag you. Yes, please do. Please do. And if you don't want to be included in that, let us know. Say, hey, I don't want you telling my business that I'm going on a cruise. We won't. But if you don't tell us that and you're on the list, I'm probably going to blab it to all 10 or 70 people who are watching this. I'm going to say, hey, you're going to want to go because Ryan's going. You're going to want to go because Ron's going. You're going to want to go because Denise is going. You're going to want to know because I'm going. Whatever, right? Hey, good morning. The pineapples are right side up on the shirt too. Yes, they are. Yeah, oh, there's my pineapple. Where is it? There's my pineapple. See, my pineapple is right side up. Yeah. And this is right here, the hibiscus that they put on Lay's. Is there a pun here, Tom? I don't know what's going on. Good morning, Bama. I also get driving lag. Drove straight home to Southern Virginia from Port Miami Saturday. Usually 12 hours, but Saturday took almost 14. Yeah, I don't know what they have a name for that, Kurt, if they do. Once when I was younger, I drove straight from Binghamton, New York, straight back down to Sebring, Florida. It was over 20 hours, like 20 and a half hours. I drove straight through by myself. Didn't stop for sleep or nothing. I'd stop gas, run in, use the bathroom, go again. And that was the longest I ever did by myself. And man, when I got home, all I did was crash. And it was like 6 a.m. when I got home. It was a long sleep after that. Hey, you know what? I got to take a quick water break. No, I don't. It's 9 o'clock. No time for water breaks. So what else do I have to show you? Friday Raid Parade. I got this right here. Manhattan Dining Room on the Norwegian Breakaway. Check that out on Friday's Raid Parade right there. And yeah, you want to check that out. Jen says 220 days until the Helping Hands for Cruising Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Hey, you can get a hold of one of our travel agents right there if you want to book that. Also, get a hold of Sherman at CNS, Chris at Midlife Travels, Bruce at Ocean to Ocean, Andrew at Embarkation Nation. Any 4 of these guys will help you get on this rock and roll tribute cruise. They will. They'll help you get the flights, the hotels, anything you need to get there. Okay, don't say that, Chet. That they didn't really call me. I made that up, Sherry. Okay, it's your Europe flights, your cruise is still on. What are the dates for the ABC cruise? It's April 10th, I do believe, through the 19th, 2026. Yeah, out of Miami, Carnival Horizon. I think it's April 10th. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't have it here written down. If you contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean, though, he's handling that one. He'll have the dates for you, and he'll help me get a spa cabin. I got a spa cabin, so I'm gonna be in the spa. Oh, there it is, April 11th. Thanks for that, Ron. Whew. I'm sitting there looking for the answer, and it's this far away from the question. Thanks for that, Ron. It's April 11th. So come on, get on that. Hey, out of Miami on Carnival Horizon. Yes. So all this time I've had jet lag. Me too. Me too, Denise. We've been jet lagging for 25 years. Well, not so much you, mostly me. But, oh, yeah. I thought it was. Okay, maybe it's more you than me then. It's not. That can't be me. Hope not. Thanks, Ron. That's the week after our spring break. Yeah, get back from your spring break. You're going to need to rest after that spring break. So you want to come on ABC with us, Zach. It's going to be fun, man. Jet log lag. Yeah, I've had a jet lag log. Jet log lag. Sure have. Nettie and JT, good morning to you. We're fixing to roll out of here, y'all. Make sure I couldn't miss anything. What have we got here? We went to Australia last week. I thought it was fine with the jet lag, but for the first 3 days, I was waking up at 3 a.m. It took a couple of days. Hey, that's not bad because Australia is a long ways. If it only took you 3 days to get handled up there, Nettie and JT, then that was excellent. You did great because it could have took you up to many more days. Yes. Hey, thank you right there, TNT. On the way back, was sick in bed for a week. What? Oh, no. We don't. Yeah, hopefully nobody's going to get sick on no cruises. You see about it once in a while, but it happens on land too, right? Get at least a day early to adjust the jet lag a little. That's why, we recommend flying in, no matter where you're flying from. If you're going to get on a cruise, fly in a day early. I think Pete and Lisa, I think they flew in 2 days early to come to Miami from the UK, which I thought was a great idea. Gives you an extra day to kind of explore the town where you're in and get over that jet lag. And Eddie, I agree with you. Jet lag is no good. It's no good at all. Totally agree. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. It's 9 o'clock. Get over here to Go Live Together. Oh, right here. Kathy says, add me to the reminder for the ABCs. Right on, Kathy. Woo, woo, woo. And there he is. Danny D's Bachelorette Weekend. Yes. I do remember that now, Jen. You are right. That's what it is. That's what's going on. I knew if I saw it. If it's multiple choice, I'm a genius. But if it's fill in the blank, not so much. Okay, guys, we appreciate y'all being here today. And what's today, Wednesday? Well, hopefully we'll see you Friday, 8:30 again. And tomorrow we'll see you over on Jen at 8:30. Until next time, guys, we'll see you around the channel. See you around.